We are back on another episode of Pack Attack, and we have some work to do because I lost game 1 of the Weekend Classic and I lost it bad. So that now means that we have to go 4-1 to get a Weekend Classic pack and a perfect 5-0 from here on out to get both. And on top of that, I recorded last episode on Saturday. I got distracted by football Sunday all day, so then last episode didn't come out until today that I'm recording this Monday, which means that I now have under 20 hours to get these last 5 games in. I still want to. I'm still gonna give it a shot to get the rest of these games in and get the rest of these episodes out over the course of this next week. But boy, do we gotta turn things around from last game. And hopefully to help with that is our newest addition to the team, 99 overall finest Jason Kipnis. He comes from the multiplayer program, so that means right now on our starting lineup we have 3 of our 9 position player starters coming from the current multiplayer program: Kipnis, Walker, and Chris Bryant. And I don't really know how I feel about the changes I made to fit him on the team. And really that's just down to Ketel Marte playing short. I like having a high fielding shortstop. I like having a shortstop with a good arm and good speed. He doesn't really have that, but you can't take that bat out of the lineup to put Kipnis in. Marte himself also can't play third to keep Arquette at short, and he took too much of a hit to play third in my opinion. Or actually, you know what, now that I look at it, 66 fielding, I don't know why I thought it was worse than that. That's technically better than Caminero by a decent amount, and I've had Caminero at third for the last couple games. Am I changing this on the fly? Is Marte gonna play out of position at third to keep Arquette at short? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways though, Caminero is moving to DH, which moves fielder to first, and I'm moving on from Profar. I don't even have him on the bench. I don't know, he didn't do anything for me in 2 games, or technically 3 games, but 2 episodes. He went 0 for 8. But we don't have anything left to do now, because remember, your guys' likes, I'm adding them all up at the end of the Weekend Classic. We'll pool them together, add all those stubs to the bank all at once. So still hit the like button on this episode. It'll go towards the bank for 100 stubs. It'll just be a little while. I also didn't bother selling the cards from last episode yet. We'll take care of that later too. I'm not going to buy anything else from the shop right now. Really, all I have is 2 more full moon packs if I want them, but I had enough trouble fitting Kipnis on the team as it is. I don't want to think about adding another bat right now. All right, take 2 at trying to secure 6 moonshot packs, or whatever those were called. We're facing a parallel 5 Justin Verlander, which will be fun. The only maybe saving grace is this dude's a switch player. Maybe that helps me. You'd think it would. This dude cannot hit. Whoa, okay. Am I confident now? Man, I also feel like I still sound like I'm sick, which is crazy because I've been feeling fine for like, I don't know, 5 days now. Why does this still sound like I'm holding my nose while I talk? All right, well, I'm hoping if this guy had such a low batting average, I can kind of just do exactly that. Just put it in play. Throw pitches way out of the zone. Don't even try and threaten it until he lays off of something. Are you kidding me? Okay, he is laying off of the curveball. Didn't lay off of that. Didn't need to make contact on that either. Kipnis, though, with a first look at him in the field. I mean, I definitely shouldn't be saying anything yet, but based on some of the swings he's made, and based on the fact it said he had a 189 average, how do you end up in the Gold 1 division of Weekend Classic? How do you end up over a 700 rating? Kipnis again. Like, this is actually, he's just swinging. I think the only pitch he laid off of below the zone was that 1 curveball with 2 strikes. Well, hopefully this is good on multiple levels. Hopefully that means that I'll have a chance to get an easy win after a rough game last time out. Hopefully it also gives me some leeway to have some time to figure out Verlander, because based on that, I'm going to need it. I think I was way out in front of that. I gotta learn to just finish the swings if the pitch is going to be in the zone. That was only very early timing. That could have been a foul ball. That's a pitch you can't miss. Oh no. Wow. All right. Well, this might be a low scoring game. Uh-oh. Don't tell me he's being patient now. Oh, yeah, I thought that was still below the zone, but I guess it just wasn't below it enough. That's not even gonna be close to being 2. How did that develop so slow? Okay, give me that out at second. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, you can have a seat. All right, 4 straight balls to fielder to start the bottom of the second. I'll take that. And then I'm late on the... So you see 4 balls straight. The 5th pitch is another ball, but you swing. Maybe think. Maybe go up to the plate with a plan. Okay, there's the first strike he's thrown. If I didn't hand him a free out. That's going to get down. All right. Good piece of hitting there. It was actually a pretty tough 3-2 pitch. Circle change right at the bottom of the zone. Dude, I read him like a book, and I did it too well, so I just hit it foul. And then I'm under it. Oh, man. Sit fastball very early. Next pitch, sit slider away. You wait back too far, it's foul. And then that's a line out. Oh, wow. We are on a run of games here, boys. We are on quite the stretch of games. Okay, there we go. I'll take that. I'll take a first pitch out. Miss my spot, but maybe if I hit my spot, he's just on that instead of under it. There we go. Another one in the dirt. It's the circle change that's giving him the most trouble, actually. I'll keep throwing it. Can I not get too far around on it when I'm actually ready for that pitch? And then... It's okay. Ketel's coming up. He's going to save me here. He's going to prevent more frustration. Really? Squared that one up about as good as you can without it being perfect with 125 power, and that's all it had? I couldn't have been more right about being lucky to face someone who can't hit. That's exactly what I needed, or else I'd already be out of this game. This is going to be first to get to 1. May as well call it after that, because nobody else is. There we go. Gotta love that. Gotta love the curveball in the dirt for strike 3. Pudge is about to have as many assists as putouts on strikeouts today with what this guy's swinging at. I'll take that too. If we want to pepper in some first pitch outs in between the strikeouts, I'm all for it. Another curve. I mean, that's just... It's so satisfying. There's no excuse. There is no excuse for missing that. But I don't understand how I always miss that. I really can't tell if I'm just in an ultimate slump right now or if this Verlander is just filthy. Or both. And then that's gonna be a scoreless 4. This is rough. This is not a pitcher's duel. Not even close. This is just both of us being atrocious in the batter's box. At least I am having fun on this side of the ball. And there's the first pitch out, just like I said. Pepper some of those in. Okay, he's got a full count now. I will say there is a slight level of patience starting to happen, and I just got a yellow. This is gonna be ball 4. Oh, no. But yeah, early in the counts, I think he's just kind of taking now. That's ball 4. Take your I walked the guy that's swinging at pitches in the dirt every at bat. He's taking off on this pitch. I knew it, and I still threw a slider. All right. I was actually worried. For a little bit there. All good. Scoreless through 5. It's seriously not going to take much. Just like 2 good swings. Get a guy on. Put a ball in the gap. That's all it's going to take. Oh. Get through. It's not. It's a second baseman on MLB The Show. Going up the middle for a dive. It's a routine play. You guys here for 4 more games of this to finish out this weekend classic? It's gonna be a fun time on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it. So why was that in a hittable spot? All we gotta do is put it in the dirt, especially on an 0-2 count. Really?
That's the ball.
Yeah, okay. That was closer than it should have been. All right, good eye. Hey, he's beating me now, though. He's got 2 hits. I've only got 1. I have my second hit. I really don't know how I'm going to take Iva Arquette off of this team. I think he's the lowest overall right now, still in the starting lineup, but he might be my best player. I mean, all this talk about Ketel Marte doing good, and he has been, but who was the other one who was the only one who did something last game? It was Iva Arquette. And Ketel's not having himself a good game. Dude, I am just not picking up anything inside the lefties today. You'd think you'd want the matchup. You'd want to have a lefty up against a guy like Verlander, but I don't think I do right now. Yeah, there's a righty-righty hit. Yeah, I don't know what it is. He's just eating me alive on the inside half of the plate. And I'm not, like, that one I try to check swing. One way or another, it's not working out. I do have 1 though. I have struck first. And with how this one's going, I may have also already struck last. I've left a couple of those right there and he has missed both times. Maybe that's just where I need to attack him. Besides that, I'll do that too still. All right. He's left that a couple times too. Come on. How? When I'm editing, I should go back, zoom in on that par, and show you how ridiculous it was that missed the zone. That is the sort of thing that should never be happening, and it tried to do it to me again. Okay, well, even after 4 fastballs up, he was good timing on the curveball low, so we'll go right back here and sit him down. That's a 10 strikeout game for Matt Cain. All right, I am starting to find... Ooh, that's going to be 3. I'm still going to go for it, but this could be close. Okay, we're good. I think we're in there even with a good throw. Starting to find the swing. Righty-righty, at least. Still got a lot of work to do with lefties up. Hey, Willits will get the job done, though, even though I didn't figure anything out. I'm still weirdly late on the 12-6 curve. And that's going to be a double play. Nice. You make a better swing. Time it up better. You get penalized. Nope. Still can't get the bat around. It makes no sense. Home run pitch after home run pitch. Hanger after hanger. But no, it's working for him. All right. Well, we're in the yellow. We've got 2 innings to go. But I want to see if we can finish this game with Cain. If we can get a complete game shutout here. Wow, I was not expecting a swing at all, let alone a good timing swing. Maybe we'll have to rethink this finishing the game thing. And then he took that. All right, we did get him though, but he was late. Waited back on that. We'll see. We'll go batter by batter. Honestly, maybe if he gets somebody on, that's when we take Cain out. Oh, you're not supposed to be able to make contact on that? Not supposed to make contact on that either. I'll take my out though, but man, we're officially getting the getting tired signal at 88 pitches here. Interesting that comes up so long after getting into yellow energy. All right, there we go. We can get another strikeout. That inning ate up a few more pitches than I was hoping for, but 1 inning to go, 3 more outs. Maybe we get a complete game shutout, a real one. Arquette again, dude. Yeah, he might not be going anywhere. We might be replacing just about everybody else before we replace Iva Arquette. I'm definitely very glad, too, that at least my runs have all come on, like, good swings. 2 good, solidly hit homers from Arquette, and then Bryant with the good swing to get a triple. I know it wasn't necessarily a great swing to get him in, but we had 3 outs to work with. We were getting him in one way or another. I can't hit with lefties, though. That's what makes no sense. There is no way that stays in, but it's definitely staying in. It barely made it to the wall. I mean, yeah, double and all that, but 125 power on a hanging 12-6, 85 pitches into the game? Nuh-uh. All right, well, that's the second time fielders walked on 4 straight pitches. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, if it wasn't already, now this game's out of reach. I might have found something here as this game has gone on. Hopefully, this means I'm out of my slump now going forward. All right, now let's see if we can finish this one out with Kane. There is, with 4 extra runs of cushion, there is really no reason to take him out until he does give up that run. Why do I feel like he's going to be on this? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I knew that was gonna happen when he hasn't been on that all day. He knows he gets second for free. Not too many people actually like recognize that, I feel. Oh, he doesn't know he can get third for free though, and I'll take the fly out. No, I don't think Walker's getting there. Oh, Kane. All right, well, we haven't seen Randy Rodriguez in a while. Finish out this game. Nice, 1 to go. Alright, there we go. That's gonna do it. An ugly one for most of the game, but a lot of positives happened. The biggest of which is we're back in the win column. It's what we needed. We needed a get-right game. We needed an easy opponent, not a lot of stress, and that's exactly what we had. Alright, there we go. Plus 31. 614 rating for him, though. How does that happen? Either I didn't get matched up against the right person, or this dude is having a rough weekend classic. All right, let's see those parallels. Matt Cain up to 2, Randy Rodriguez up to 2, Caminero to 4, Bryant to 2. Didn't he just get up to 1? We also get the 6 moonshot packs and 7,000 stubs that gets added to our post-game stub count. And actually, no progress was made in the program. Okay, so how long is it going to be till we get Josh Gibson? Are we really even going to get the chance to use him? And tallying it all up, this one feels good. We're making 37,558 stubs. It is a shame we couldn't make a little bit more. So close to being able to buy a full moon pack for 40K, but we're not quite there. So we go with the spotlight pack for 25K, a headliner on top of it, and 3 show packs to round it out. Then we also got our 6 crescent moon packs as a reward. So let's get going. 3 show packs. We actually pulled a diamond out of one of these last episode, which had to have been the first one in forever that I've gotten a diamond out of a show pack. And I think it was 3. I doubt I get any sort of luck again. Even, I wouldn't even consider that last one super lucky. It was like a nothing pull. We got actually nothing here. We'll go ahead and go 6 crescent moon packs next, because there's not any chance of pulling anything worthwhile as an old pack. Just gonna be a bit of a stub farm here, especially if we pull one of the big 2 guys. I'm not even gonna worry about playing out the animation. 89's at least a few extra stubs. But yeah, I think the 2 main ones are that Bo Bichette and the Candelario, and I think they're both still going for 50K when I just looked. So getting one of them is I mean, it would put a lot of stubs into the bank, which would be nice. Got a couple more to wrap up here. 2 Bryce Terangs in a row. Final one, and nope, we don't get either of the big ones. Still should be a solid, I don't know, 15K stubs we just added, which again, we're not actually adding to the bank for a while, because I won't be spending the time it takes to sell the cards until after this weekend classic's over. Headliner pack, still that Paul O'Neill. Probably would not be adding him to the team, and I don't have to worry about it anyway. We might never pull a diamond out of a headliner again. All right, finish it off with a September spotlight drop 1, and actually the 299s are both pretty solid. I'd probably give either of them. Well, Brad Keller for sure would make the team. He'd be our first 99 in the bullpen. Probably who I'm hoping for, but this Dalen Lyle actually looks intriguing too. So we just got to see the gold lights. If it's not gold lights, it's not going to make the team. 97 overall tops now, guys, are not going to cut it anymore. And that's exactly what we're going to get. So we don't even have to worry about who this is. Don't even look. All right, but that's going to do it for this one. Like I said a bunch of times, the perfect get-right game. And hopefully, since I'm pretty much going to be turning right around and recording the next episode, that momentum at the plate in those last couple innings carries over. But anyways, for now, don't forget to leave your like to add 100 stubs to the bank once Weekend Classic's over. Thanks for watching, as always. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time.